Hello there, welcome back. This is your light in darkness, and I'm back again with another update and another beautiful reading for all of you once again. Today's update is for those individuals who are experiencing heavy karmic interference within their connection on their journey, who are witnessing that their counterparts are immature, kind of toxic, and have misplaced priorities in their life, who do not listen to them, do not care about them, don't treat them as a priority, and tend to go the other way. If this is your situation, if you see that your counterpart ain't paying you any attention, ain't giving you any importance, is totally inclined towards other people, is toxic in nature, is arrogant, is egotistical, is proud, is cold towards you, then this read might be for you. Okay, in short, divine forces want to tell you and want to let you know that you do not have to worry about the situation. Yes, it's difficult, it might be heartbreaking for you, it might be upsetting, it might be saddening, but the thing is that the situation hasn't occurred because there is a reason, and there's a lesson your counterpart has to learn. Don't worry about their cold behavior, don't worry about these obstacles or these hindrances, because these same situations, these same circumstances, these same issues are going to knock some sense into your counterpart. These same people, these same connections, they are pouring their heart into, pouring their love into, pouring all of their attention into, are going to give them a lifetime of trauma. That's the end of those connections, no matter what sort of connections they are. Whether these connections involve their family relationships, their friendships, so-called friendships, their work associations or projects, or other relationships in their life, it doesn't matter, because in the end, these connections are simply going to come to a halt, a pause, and are going to end painfully. Sooner or later, that's the outcome that's awaiting these connections, because your person has to learn something from them. Okay, that's why this situation is in the picture, or that's why you are witnessing things like these right now. But don't worry, because divine forces have got a plan for you and for your connection as well. You will see things changing, you will see improvements, you will see breakthroughs as well. But for that, you must let go. Don't hold on to your counterpart. Don't try to convince them. Don't look at them. Don't bring them answers or anything, because at the moment, they're likely driven by their ego, their immaturity, their trust issues, lust, greed, pride, arrogance, delusions, illusions, and other people's influence. For that reason, they may not listen to you. Because of all of that, they are going to ignore you. That might already be happening. That's why you are here listening to me right now, right? So kindly understand this. Kindly try to look at the situation from a higher perspective and let go. Because a time will come when your person is going to regret choosing these people and these connections over you. Right now, they are confused. They are possibly under influence of wrong people, bad people. They might be listening to wrong advice or suggestions coming from other people. They might have their own things going on. They might be a control freak. They may have unresolved issues from their past. These could be the adding factors which are causing the situation for you. These could be the reasons why your counterpart ain't paying you any attention, but that doesn't mean divine forces are going to allow them to live like this, to continue this facade, this drama, this negativity, and this abuse towards you. Right now, they are strayed, lost, and under influence, negative influence, but it'll change. That's the update for you. That's the news for you. This connection they're obsessed over, this person they're obsessed over, these people they listen to, these same people, the same connection, these same connections are going to break their heart and shatter it into pieces. That's the ultimate outcome your person is going to experience. So allow it to happen. Let your counterpart see their true colors. Sooner or later, that is going to happen. These people are not smart enough to fool divine forces. They may think that they are greater than you, they're above you, they're special, or they're invincible. They're nothing in front of the divine forces and their own karmic repercussions. Okay, no one can escape the karmic consequences which are headed their way. Let these people create this filth, spread this filth, because that's all there is. These connections have nothing in them except filth. I don't want to go into details, but just try to understand what I'm saying when I say there's nothing except filth in these connections. They're all based on illusions, delusions, ego, lust, greed, mania of all sorts, and facade. That's all there is. There's not even an inch or percentage of love, pure love, divine love within those connections, no matter what sort of connections your person is obsessed with or is choosing over you. All of these connections are there for a reason, because your person has to realize what happens when you choose these materialistic man-made connections over a divine connection. Divine forces are going to make your counterpart and these people so miserable, they won't have any other choice but to hurt each other, to betray each other, to ruin each other, and give each other trauma. That is what's going to happen. If it won't happen from both ends, it's surely going to happen from one end. Your person is the one who's likely going to get terribly hurt by these people or because of these connections. I see a very heartbreaking situation heading their way. I see serious punishment heading towards these people who are causing separation or are creating blockages between the two of you on purpose. I see terrifying outcomes. Your person is going to become so miserable and so stuck in their life, they won't have any other choice but to choose you. Divine forces ain't going to leave them with any other option. That's the update. That's the news. That's the message for you. They may not listen to you right now. That's fine, let it be. They cannot always overlook the divine calling. They cannot run away from their own karmic repercussions and consequences. Sooner or later, they'll catch up. I see them realizing that these connections are nothing but an illusion. There's nothing except just negativity and temptation and ego and filth and hostility and negativity and hatred. That's all there is. These connections are based and were created out of a need to control, have dominion, and this power over each other. Once they'll see what happens after that, what comes after it, or because of it, they'll come to their senses. Allow it all to happen. Don't wait for it. Don't keep yourself hanging because of your counterpart. Do your own thing. Move forward in your own life. Do something in your own life. Become something. Polish your skills. Educate yourself. Start something new. I'm not telling you to, go into another relationship. You have to think about it, okay? If you are in a divine connection, getting into another relationship is like attracting a disaster. That's what your person is doing. They are attracting a disaster. You have to be wise and mature and careful enough to pave a new way for you, create something new for you. There are many other things than just being in a relationship that you can do for better. Focus on that. Your person ain't going to get away with what they have done. Your person ain't going to escape from these painful situations and karmic repercussions they have brought upon themselves by hurting you, by mistreating you, by abusing you this way emotionally and psychologically, or by creating a scene out of all of this. They made you a target for these people by allowing them to point their fingers at you. They won't get away with it. None of these people are going to. Just remember that. Have faith in that. Divine forces are taking care of everything. They'll come back to their senses. And a lot of them are coming back to their senses. I see people changing here. I see people realizing that they cannot ride on two boats. They've got to make a choice. And things are going to become so difficult and so traumatizing and so upsetting, they'll have nowhere to go except choosing you and your connection in the end. What happens after that is something I cannot talk about right now, but I see your counterpart getting forced to realize what they have done and making a decision of choosing you. They won't even have any other choice. That's the point here. That's the message this read is trying to give to you. They won't have any other choice. Divine forces are going to entangle them in such sort of terrible situations, they won't have anywhere else to go. All other options are going to look terrible and traumatizing and painful. Even if they'll have other options, they won't work. Anything and everything they're going to choose over you and over your connection is going to bring them pain, is going to bring them sorrows, is going to bring them failures and upsets. That's all. And don't worry about whatever they're doing. If they're trying to rub things on your face, don't worry about it. Look away. They are just in a very low state right now. They've lost their senses right now. They've lost their sense of self. Divine forces are going to bring them back onto the track. Okay? None of these connections are going to work out for them. None of these people are going to be able to hide their true faces. Sooner or later, everyone is going to get busted. I see truth coming out about each and every person here and each and every situation here. No matter how smart they think they are, no matter how smart they act, they're all dumb people in front of divine and divine plan. Divine has got a plan for them as well. They can't see, but you can. Look at all the signs and synchronicities you receive 24/7, 365 days a year. They're telling you something. So don't worry about the situation. Let divine forces handle it, because actually they are the only ones who can handle the situation. You cannot. Don't even try to. Okay, so that's all. This was your update for today. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.